3, 2, 1. Tetris.
What is my
Got
dude
a little bit
Tristan
of
doing?
enthusiasm in my voice, huh?
What is Tristan doing?
I have no idea what Tristan is doing. Just 19
Oh, he
stars,
just got the
18
Buko
stars.
spin.
Oh, great. I got the spin. Woo. Great.
All right. Zafanya, now your current Gauntlet King, dethroning PM with a sweep. Honestly, what can I say? Like I said, history repeat itself. We predicted that after your only person that has been able to defy history has been Mudus. We said after your 4th game, chances are you're gonna lose if you're going consecutive, and history just repeated itself. So we ended up
Really
with
what happened. But Zafanya has more of a fresh perspective. Wait, what just happened?
Tristop just topped out.
Looking. I was.
So Zafanya, you're good.
I was like thinking about what I was about to say, and then, then that happened. Okay. Tristop, maybe just a little bit of nerves at the beginning of the match. Maybe.
Mudus, when I say king, I mean the person that currently holds the top spot in Gauntlet. So, because PM defeated the person that defeated... Alright, so basically, you were the king when you beat Kingsman. Then Tristop beat you, so he was the king. Tristop beat Louis, and then Muhammad beat Tristop. Then Muhammad beat Hazuli. So then, technically, if Muhammad comes back, then and Zafanya's not there, then he'd be that king. Then Rev beat Kyle. Rev beat Pooh, so he was the king. Then PM beat Rev, and then went on a win streak. So yeah. All right, can you count them down?
Absolutely.
No, the broom holder is not the king. It's just
3,
the current winner of the Gauntlet.
2, 1. Tetris. Let's see what's gonna happen, folks. Let's see if our new king can defend themselves. Bit of a rocky start for Tristop. Nothing he can't handle.
Having to do both players actually having to do burning. However, Zafanya is the first knockdown Tetris, putting them at 24,000 points.
Yeah, Zafanya definitely had the better board when it came to doing a little bit of burning. Tristop is still dealing with it. Looks like he's setting up a dirty Tetris.
Mudus, I consider if you win in a Gauntlet, that win carries over. So technically, that is your win streak. And Zafanya just put it into his win streak. So Zafanya is now the leader. And Zafanya is Tetris ready. Now, I didn't say that Zafanya was the league point leader. There's a difference there. Anyways, let's look at the score. Tristop actually in the lead, 61,000. Zafanya, 55,000. Having to do a lot of digging here and is dependent on a... Actually, no, gets that piece, yeah. Needs a J, or not a J, no. Knocks down a Tetris and is going to help them a bit. Going to burn off. Can there be 2 kings at the same time? Not...
Oh, gosh.
Well, since Muhammad isn't present, then he's not king. If he's present, then he's be king. If both people are present, then eventually they're probably going to have to fight it out.
All these long bars are coming in a perfect timing for Tristop.
No, Zafanya won the first match. It was almost an immediate top out, Lady Shizuka. Anyways, 133,000 for Zafanya, and then Tristop is at 145,000. Well, here's the thing, Mudus.
Pretty close.
The Gauntlet King is the leader of the Gauntlet at that moment in time. So, like, if Zafanya were to come in... So, if Zafanya were to, you know, not show up in the next Gauntlet, but Muhammad did, because... Oh, early tuck on Tristop's end. Muhammad would be considered the king because he was the last one that was on a win streak. Now, if Muhammad either gets
Perfect timing on
dethroned,
that long bar for Zafanya.
yeah, he is still the Gauntlet League leader, but he's no longer the Gauntlet King. Gauntlet King is the title that goes to the person that's on the win streak. So basically, it's Corion's title.
Looks like Zafanya's taking over the lead
Who are you
here.
telling to go to bed? I don't
About a
sleep.
100,000 point lead.
Yeah. Until PM basically wins his way back to the top, he can't be Gauntlet King anymore. He'll just be the league point leader.
Go to bed. Bitter belonging.
Ooh, Zafanya really wants a long bar and gets that long bar. Very clutch for him. And knocks
Zafanya's
down
been
another
playing
Tetris.
pretty aggressively, which, you know, to defend your title, I can understand that, but I've seen that getting really high and just waiting for the long bar happen a few times, and I can just expect maybe next time that might not happen.
Currently, no one has a rivalry except for me and AMJ. Mudus would have to play PM 5 times.
Looks like Zafanya topped out with 349,600. All Tristop has to do here is match that score.
Yeah, so
Just
349 is the score to match.
Yeah, 350,000 is what Tristop has got to beat. Get a little high here. Nothing that Tristop can't handle, but he does need the right pieces to deal with that. Okay, looks like maybe in the clear if we get good pieces here. Yep. Just looking for a long bar or an L will work.
Yeah, 349 is the score to beat.
Yep.
It's like they're getting good pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Very smart line burn. Trying not to, stack on top of that hole.
Burning is an art. Absolutely. Wow.
That is correct, Rin Su-chan. There are tiers in this competition, so if you are you have a PB of like 300,000, then you'll go up, and like specific gauntlets, like this upcoming Thursday is going to be silver only gauntlet. So you'll be going up against players, that are around your skill level.
Tristop going with the triple there.
349 is what he has to beat.
Yep. Let's just say 350,000. Looks like the stream might have frozen here. Kind of in the blind, kind of in the dark here. But
Yeah, stream.
Yeah, Tristop, if you're still
Stream
there,
looks
you're
like
kinda
frozen. How late do I do Thursdays? I generally go to like 10 p.m. Central.
We're gonna have to see
Generally,
what score
but I
Tristop
could
ends
start
up
doing
with.
them late. All right, we'll try and refresh and see if that works.
Hopefully, whoa.
And yeah, he's good. He's good.
364, wow.
Yeah, he's good.
Congratulations.
All right, it's a tie game. All right. Can we get it ready from both players?
Yeah, that's kind of a little bit concerning, but you can see that.
Gotcha,
Man
gotcha.
Came through. Tristop came through.
All right, we got it ready from both players. Can you count them down real quick?
Absolutely. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. A little concerning seeing Tristop's stream go down, but looks like everything's back together for now. see what kind of a start we can get for both players. Kristoff gets the first Tetris, I believe. I can't really read the scores, not entirely sure here. Kristoff just slammed down another one. Oh no, that was Zafanya that slammed down another. Zafanya getting yet another Tetris here. Kristoff building a lot on his left side. It looks like that hyper tap allows him to put pieces really far to the left, kind of like a little bank of pieces. You always have another place to put something if you're Kristoff. Kristoff got another Tetris there. Zafanya getting a little bit high. Ooh, okay. Had that last minute adjustment to make some room for the long bar. Good tucks for Kristoff. Both boards are looking decently manageable. Zafanya's got some garbage to deal with, but another Tetris for Kristoff. See if Zafanya goes for a one off the wall Tetris. I don't know what you call that exactly. See if you can get the pieces. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Let's just see what can happen here. Gonna have to burn it down. Yep. Yeah, I can't see the scores. What are the scores at? Because all I see is just pixels.
We have 159,000 for Zafanya, and then 182,000 for Zafanya, and 225,000 for Kristoff. Both Zafanya playing 5 lines behind. Ooh. Nice micro adjustment there. Was thinking about
Zafanya has some good last minute adjustments.
Yeah, they're definitely good with the last minute adjustments. Ooh. Wow.
Spin.
That was a great setup. That was an incredible setup by Zafanya.
Good ass spin for Zafanya there. Both of them are getting set up. Kristoff slammed down another Tetris. Zafanya just needs to get...
They could get a Z spin. Or no, they're going to tuck it right underneath there. Ooh. They're going to have to be able
take
to...
some pieces.
Yeah, they need to dig it down. They could have gone for a L spin there.
Yep.
You know, Kristoff looks like can extend his lead a little bit longer, or a little bit further. 281 for Kristoff, 230.
Good burns from Kristoff.
262 for Zafanya. Zafanya is down by 1 Tetris. And now they're neck and neck at 285,000. Kristoff running into a drought.
Really good safe burns. I like watching Kristoff do the safe burns.
This drought is very unfortunate for Kristoff, though.
Yeah, not a single long bar in sight, it seems.
Wow, but he couldn't use it.
It's unfortunate, yeah.
And with that, Zafanya takes the lead, 310,000.
Kristoff took it back, though, right?
Yeah, 320,000 for Kristoff.
And see, Zafanya has to build some or to burn some right now, so it looks like Kristoff might be taking the lead.
Zafanya could just get a J piece.
That would be perfect.
Yeah, perfect indeed.
Sometimes you just don't get what you want, you know? It could be the case of your younger brother.
Yeah, I always gotta mute.
Yep.
Ooh. Very interesting micro adjustment there for Zafanya. Could have cost him this game, though.
Kristoff has been keeping it clean without fail this whole entire game, it seemed like.
Very smart. Those are some smart burns by Zafanya. Way to dig out. The other commentator is FBI Stevo.
Hello, hello. FBI Steve-O.
He's here when my other commentator in training can't make it. But
I like how we get the title commentator in training. That's nice.
yeah. And
Ooh, what's
Tristop
the transition
transitions
score?
with like 405,000, I believe.
All right.
Zafanya's still 10 lines away from transition. And knocks down a Tetris and is now at 419,000. And is ready and knocks down another Tetris and at 442,000 and is in the lead while playing from behind. However, Tristop knocked down another Tetris. And now Zafanya transition with 443.
Have we gotten to see Zafanya's 19 play yet?
We've seen a little bit against PM last
PM was
Gauntlet.
just topping out, right?
Last Gauntlet. We got to see a little bit last Gauntlet when PM beat him.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, we're gonna have to
Zafanya,
see.
492. But Tristop answers right back, 518. However, Tristop is 2 whole levels ahead. Zafanya, 517. Zafanya's building really clean right now.
Tristop has a little bit of burning to do, but got perfect pieces there to deal with it.
Looking for another long bar. And Zafanya knocks down another Tetris. I don't know if Zafanya keeps up this Tetris rate. It might be impossible for Tristop to win, especially since he's playing ahead.
Yeah. I mean, let's just see how far they get, I suppose. Zafanya is Tetrising quite a bit, and Tristops is for sure. It seems like Tristops is playing it a little more safe, right? Wish I could see the scores. It looks like Zafanya is still going for Tetrises. Tristop with a Tetris of his own, and Zafanya is set up. Oh, that long bar comes in really clutch.
Yeah, Zafanya ahead by roughly, I think, 2 Tetrises now.
Oh, okay.
2 or 3 Tetrises.
Tristop's still fighting though. He's not giving up anytime soon, and he puts
That's
down
correct.
a Tetris of his own.
And Tristop is now down by 1 Tetris. However, he is still ahead 2 whole levels. And Zafanya is at 699.
Both of these players are handling 19 speed just fine, it looks like. Well
We can
rehearsed.
definitely see double kill screens from both of these players.
That I would like to see. Just hang on a little bit longer.
Tristop 684. He's gonna have to rely on Zafanya to top out like now. It's the disadvantage from playing ahead and your opponent has more points than you.
Well, so, I mean, at any point, Zafanya could just get like a huge drought or whatever, so you can never be too sure, but yeah.
Ooh.
Tristop's setting up for a Tetris. Keep that well open.
He needs that. Oh, okay. He can only score 3 Tetrises if he doesn't burn. 763.
Ooh, okay.
That's
This is the well.
799. If Zafanya tops out right now, he can still win this. Oh my gosh. Zafanya.
This is close.
Oh my gosh.
Is
Zafanya.
gonna hold out?
Oh
Okay.
wow. 835k for Tristop. 824k for Zafanya. But Zafanya is getting in a rough position. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. And Tristop takes the game 3. Oh my
God,
gosh.
Tristop's went to kill screen.
That was
wow.
actually super close.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
That's a good game. I like totally didn't expect it to be that close.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I feel like I dismissed that game a little early. That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Look
Now
at
we know
Tristop.
what kind of players we got going against each other.
That was freaking amazing.
Yeah,
All right.
so close.
Are both players ready? Holy crap.
Looks like both players are ready. And I'm yawning.
3, 2, 1.
Tetris.
Tetris.
That was an impressive last game. If
Yeah.
every deathmatch game could be like that, I think we'd be in a good spot.
If every deathmatch game was like that right there, that's YouTube channel worthy. Like the classic Tetris Gauntlet YouTube channel. Once we get it set up, that's one of the games that gets to go up there.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Honestly, we knew we were gonna not expect, you know, early top outs, and really there hasn't been any much early top outs this game with both these two players. I mean,
yeah, I don't think it's been that bad. It's been
last game basically went to kill screen. Like Tristop, if Tristop didn't go to kill screen, it's in doubt he would have lost. That last Tetris helped him win.
Without a doubt. That was literally as close as it could have been.
Yeah, especially from Tristop playing ahead.
Yeah, I wonder if how was it that Tristop was ahead?
It's probably because he got into more like higher dig situations, and when you're in a higher dig situation, pieces drop faster.
Right. Zafania typically was trying to keep it low. From what I remember.
Yeah.
Well, I'm curious to see what these.
Maybe we might be able to see a decider here, and I'd actually be really excited to see a decider between these two players.
Yeah. Well.
Oh.
Boy.
Well.
Yep. Well, now you totally.
I guess
to the future.
Commentator jinxed it. So, guys, it looks like we have a decider.
Zafania, you can top out. You took it.
Tristop said my hand's too shaky after that game.
Oh man. I mean, you can take a little breather if you want.
Do you need to take a break?
That was a freaking crazy. I mean, was his PB near that score?
No, his PB is a few points off of max out.
Oh, okay. Well, still though, I mean, any kill screen is. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and take all the time you need, Tristop.
Sure. Ooh, that was one of the better ones, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the better ones. I'd like to see more of those. So anybody that's like watching and taking notes, just play like that. Okay.
Yeah, you can't just tell someone to play like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's like telling Corion to play and not get 400k transitions. Or 400k plus transitions.
Mm-hmm. Is this like a cheat thing they got going on with the yellow and then the? No, it's not a cheat. When they're trying to set up the tuck.
Oh, the Buko spin?
Or whatever. The Buko spin thing?
Yeah.
Do they have like specific pieces that they're being given here?
No, they have to get. It's just random.
Is it though?
Yeah. Have you been watching the same pieces that aren't the same?
Okay. Gotcha. Are you sure it's not a cheat?
Yeah, it's not a cheat. Look, the first time they did it,
Oh,
it
yeah,
started
it's
off.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on, dude.
Sorry, I wasn't. Okay. Yeah, okay. What is this Buko spin?
And they got the Buko spin.
I mean, now they gotta show us one. just
Yeah,
to-
Zafania just did one.
I don't know why it's a thing. I don't ever see myself ever needing to do it.
Zafania says ready.
I'm ready. How many people do we have in the queue still?
I don't think there's too many people left in the queue. And we got it ready from Tristop, so let me drink some water real quick. Hey, yeah, you gotta at least stay up for the decider. You don't have to make any following matches, but stay up for the decider.
Do it.
Or,
puppy.
get some sleep. Whatever's more important to you.
Oh man.
All right, and for your decider match of tonight, we have Tristop, who is a platinum tier player, losing only once today, having one of the more positive records that we have here on Gauntlet, going up against Zafanya, whose nickname should be known as the Kingslayer, able to dethrone the Gauntlet King, PMYA, after his massive win streak. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and count them down to this decider. 3, 2, 1.
Tetris.
Honestly, it's exciting because you have the Kingslayer going up against a person that is tied for the record of the most wins off of a debut. This is, well, not off a debut, but most consecutive.
Yeah.
Well, most undefeated record. That's what I meant to say.
Okay.
His record was 4-0 until he was beaten by Muhammad. So
Right.
definitely, you have some interesting players, both with accolades to their own name. You have Zafanya, who's known as the Kingslayer, able to take down former Gauntlet King PMYA, and then you have Tristop, who is on par with Mudus on having the longest undefeated win streak. Zafanya getting up real high. They really,
dear.
wow,
Ooh, that's a good spin.
wow. The IQ on that play is absolutely insane.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my gosh, I would have not saw that. Able to get that S spin right there was definitely, wow. That's something you don't see a lot
it
in
was so
competitive
last
Tetris.
minute, you know? It just seemed like it just kind of popped up out of nowhere, and
That is
worked.
amazing.
it was incredible. This is the kind of play that we've come to expect now in Gauntlet. This is incredible.
This is what we like when we.
Yeah.
Yo, Passive X, welcome to Gauntlet, dude.
I said people play like this, and look, they're doing exactly what I said. They're playing exactly how I want them to.
This is what you expect to see whenever you get any like diamond tier player or even a lot of platinum tier players. They can play some outstanding Tetris.
Mm-hmm. Especially in the context
Interesting
of Gauntlet.
interesting build that Zafanya got here, but it looks like his line spin.
Whoa, there it is. You called it.
Zafanya being very stylish right now.
Mm-hmm.
However, Tristop, we haven't even been paying attention to the score. We just been focusing on Zafanya with that outstanding dig out on that spin. So let's go ahead and update you. Zafanya is at 176,000. Tristop is at 181,000.
Woo!
Zafanya getting up a little bit high. Opts to burn down a little bit, looking for a J piece, or they could get that piece. And they're gonna burn it out. Still looking for that J piece. Gets it, and now they're good. Neck and neck for both players, actually.
Seems like Zavanya can handle the upper levels pretty well. I mean, that's probably why he beat Kumya.
And the fact that he's a diamond tier player.
And he's a diamond tier player. Yep.
Like, honestly, I would have never thought to do that S spin right there.
Oh, that was
Like,
that was 200
that-
IQ, easily.
That was, honestly, that's a highlight play of tonight's Gauntlet.
That high for sure.
Like, you have PM with his high with that one dig, and then you have Zafanya with that
Oh, yeah.
outstanding spin. We're gonna have so many highlights coming out of this surprise Gauntlet.
I mean, a lot of people showed up to this, which is awesome.
I mean, we did get some help from a Roncley rating from Classic Tetris,
Yes, yes.
which may or may not have been my intention all along.
Yes.
But no, in all seriousness, I'm grateful for Roncley for rating us and, you know, allowing more people to discover Gauntlet.
The more the
Tristop getting
merrier.
a very high though. Wow!
Oh, okay.
That
Good save.
both of these players are having some outstanding saves here. But he needs to burn. Oh no. Okay, we're good. Getting some slideshow Tetris.
Yeah. No, I've got a
But-
slideshow of my own, but yeah.
But we're good.
Yes.
Tristop with that. Both players just have some insane survival skills.
They're taking this pretty seriously.
I
They want
mean,
this to go the distance.
yeah. I mean,
After
who
knowing
wouldn't
what
take
they're
this
capable of
seriously?
doing in the past, well, I mean, yeah, because they freaking both pretty much kill screen.
Like, they both kill screen.
They're
Tristop
poised
is
to be
almost a
kill
max
screen.
out player, along with Zafanya, who, whenever I first saw Zafanya, he essentially came out of nowhere and just like dropped in, had like an 800k score, like in
Oh
the
my
CTC Discord server, and I was like, who is this guy?
Everyone's like, is this guy real? And then of course he plays
And
on
a minute
everywhere.
he had the video, so yeah. Anyways, Tristop is playing ahead again.
Is he pressing down?
No, he's not pressing down.
Just
The
that
value,
high.
he's just been that high, having to burn so many lines.
This guy needs to cool it a little bit.
He's 9 lines away from transition. Zafanya
Oh, yeah,
is
actually.
15 lines away from transition.
Needs to burn it down a little bit. It's
Yeah,
getting pretty high.
he's getting droughted actually.
This is a bad time to get droughted.
One more burn. Needs a long
Okay.
bar. Wow.
Perfect timing
Great.
with the long
Now he
bar.
can definitely take a breath of relief. It's like long bar came. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
No, now he needs another one though.
Oh no.
Oh,
Able to
dude.
get that long bar over. If he could get another one, that'd just be. Oh.
Those are good
Oh.
pieces. Those are
Oh.
good pieces.
Incredible survival by Tristop. And he's good.
And there's a
388 for Tristop. However, Zafanya's already in the lead. 400,000. That's what they transition with.
Seems like, yeah, Tristop is always in the lead. Or sorry, just leading in lines.
Oh, misdrop over there.
Let's see how
Interesting. I
weather
would have put that. I thought he would have put that low. Oh no. This is getting very risky now. He's going to have to. And with that, Tristop
almost.
is going to top out at 399,000, leading Zafanya to maintain his spot as the Gauntlet King.
This is impressive. So what are the standings now? I mean, how many have Stefania won?
Zafanya has won, I believe, 4 and lost 1.
All right, this is a good showing.